Hi, this is Jeff Cobb again, talking about short sale solutions with uh, this video. We're going to talk about liens and mortgages. We're going to also go into deficiency judgments. So we'll start off with liens and mortgages, which you need to know what the difference is between the different types of mortgages. And these are the common mortgages. You've got your first mortgage. Now this is the senior mortgage holder. They are in charge. The subordinate loans, like a second mortgage or such, is at their mercy. So they're in charge. The first mortgage. If you have a mortgage, you have a first mortgage. You may or may not have a second mortgage. A second mortgage, they're not very common any longer. Most second mortgages really aren't. Most second mortgages are HELOCs. They're actually home equity lines of credit. But if you do have a second mortgage, fine. Generally, those can be paid off. They'll accept a few $1,000s to go away. Most of the money will go to the first mortgage. The second mortgage wouldn't get anything if your property went into foreclosure. So they're willing to accept something. So during a short sale negotiation, so that they get something. Now, but what we need to talk about is HELOCs. These are home equity lines of credits. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but a HELOC is a tricky little thing. A HELOC is more like a credit card. It needs to be negotiated for a settlement in order for the client to get full release from this debt. Unlike a true second mortgage, if a foreclosure were to take place on the property, then the bank or lender who issued the HELOC still maintains the right to collect on the debt owed, even after a foreclosure. So what we need, why this is important, is we do our best to settle these HELOCs, and the HELOCs aren't going to take $1,000. If you have a $50,000 HELOC, they're not going to take $1,000 or $2,000 to get rid of it. It will probably be 10 cents to 20 cents on the dollar. So say 50,000, they're going to want $5,000 to $10,000 to settle this. Well, you don't have the money for that. So the way we handle this is we request the buyer to pay to settle with your HELOC. And we do that by offering the buyer a lower price on the property. And our negotiators set this up and present it to the lender and the first mortgage holder in such a way that it is in their best interest to allow the buyer to buy this property and pay off this HELOC for the homeowner. You may have a little bit of money laying around. You may have a family member who will pay this off. But quite often we're able to get the buyer to pay that because they're happy they're getting a good loan, a good deal rather. So this is all done by our negotiators who have negotiated hundreds of these loans, and they know exactly how to negotiate this so that you get out without being having this any kind of promissory note or something hanging over your head when you leave. I want to talk a little bit about deficiency judgment. What happens to all the money that's not paid back? Well, it's a loss and to the bank, and they will issue something called a 1099. We want a 1099. So this allows them to write it off of their taxes. So it's important that we get this 1099. And there are other things as well, but those are basically the most important points on liens and mortgages and deficiency judgments. So thank you for listening, and check out some of the other videos. And this is Jeff Cobb signing off. Thank you.